Today, we are covering ethics and professional responsibility for the PMP exam. This entire topic is built on the PMI Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct, which is founded on 4 core values: responsibility, respect, fairness, and honesty. On the exam, you won't be asked to recite these values. Instead, you'll get difficult situational questions where the most ethical answer, according to PMI, is the correct one. These questions are designed to test your judgment, not your memory. A common trap is to select an answer that sounds decisive but avoids the core ethical issue. For example, you might be tempted to immediately replace a vendor caught in a minor infraction, but the most ethical first step is often to investigate, document, and communicate. Let's consider a classic conflict of interest scenario. You are the project manager for a major procurement. During the vendor selection process, you discover that your cousin is a part owner of the leading bidder. The exam will give you several options. One option might be to ignore it, telling yourself you can remain impartial. This is always wrong, as it violates honesty and fairness. Another option might be to immediately disqualify the vendor to avoid the appearance of impropriety. This is also incorrect. It's an overreaction and unfair to the vendor if they are truly the best choice. The correct PMP answer is to proactively and immediately disclose the conflict of interest in writing to your management or the appropriate stakeholders. Transparency is paramount. Your duty is to report the facts and then follow the guidance of the organization's policies, recusing yourself from the decision if required. Now, let's talk about truthful reporting. Imagine your project is 2 weeks behind schedule, but the impact on the final deadline is still uncertain. Your sponsor tells you to report the project as green on the status report to avoid alarming senior executives before a major review. The trap here is to obey the sponsor, thinking it's good stakeholder management. This violates the values of honesty and responsibility. The correct action is to report the status truthfully and accurately. This doesn't mean causing a panic. The best answer would be to report the project as yellow or at risk, accurately reflecting the delay, and accompany this status with a clear explanation of the causes and your proposed corrective action plan. This demonstrates responsibility for the issue and honesty in your communications. Here is the most important mental shortcut for the exam. When faced with an ethical dilemma, the most ethical answer wins. Always choose the option that is most proactive, transparent, and upholds the PMI code, even if it involves having a difficult conversation or delivering bad news. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.